pitching ideas through resourcing and networking podcast sponsored by GLM. GLM works with business owners on their basic back office, professional business, accounting, strategy, consulting, as much or as little as they want, from basic QuickBooks entry to providing and analyzing financial statements regularly. GLM provides ideas for expense savings and business growth. I'm Tom Ghosh, business strategist with GLM. Well, today I am joined by a friend of mine for, I was thinking about this, over 15 years, maybe even close to 20 years. Jared Silver, longtime video guy, longtime portraits guy. He's Jared Silver. Thank you for joining me today.
Well, thank you so much, Tom. It's my privilege to be here.
Sure. You know what I never asked you before is how did you get into it? Was it something that you went to school for, or what happened there?
Well, I developed a love for photography when I was 10 years old. By the time I was 15, I guess I was a professional photographer because I was doing kids' portraits. And what I really wanted to do was product photography. So in the late 70s, early 80s, that's where I started, and self-taught. It's okay to say I became a lighting expert, and I was doing work for Fortune 500 companies, product photography, as well as ad agencies in the Chicagoland area. And I had a good run of that for about 20 years. We met up when that was transitioning from photography to response marketing. And at the same time, the EPS portraits business got started, which I'm still doing. I love doing that. I never get tired of people saying, "Oh my God, I love my photo. It's the best photo I've had since I was an adult."
If I've learned anything from you over the years, it's if somebody has their picture and they personally don't like it, it ain't going to go anywhere. They're not going to post it. They're not going to put it on a business card. So what are some of the things that you do that help people enjoy their picture a lot more?
Well, it's kind of a 4-step process. Number one, we have a pre-shoot Zoom meeting for wardrobe selection and makeup. My colleague Deborah Kosis does that aspect. Number two, when they get to the studio, we get everyone very comfortable, and the photo shoot itself is more like an interview, because when people are talking about themselves and their profession, guess what? It shows on their face. We do a lot of photos. I show it to them on the back of the camera. And the next step is the actual shoot at the studio. People come in, we get them comfortable, and the session itself is more of an interview than it is a photo session. Well, it's both. And I show them their images on the back of the camera as we go. And once they say to me, "Jared, we got a few good ones there," then they sit down with one of us at the computer screen and they select all the possibilities. There may be 3 or 4, there may be 10 or 12, doesn't matter. We put those up on several screens side by side. They make their final selection, and then the fun really begins because we do retouching with the client at the time of the photo session. So I discovered this, I started doing this in 95. A couple years into it, when people kept saying to me, "Wow, I really like my photo," or "Oh my God, I love it. This is fantastic." That became our guarantee, like it or love it guaranteed. The reason it works, Tom, is because when we look in the mirror with our critical eye, we see things in our face that no one else ever will or even cares about. But we do those subtle retouching. We never change someone's appearance. It's just, little adjustments here and there, hair sticking out, lighten the teeth a little bit, take a little yellow out. And before you know it, they are smiling from ear to ear, literally and figuratively, sitting next to us. That's why it's a like it or love it guarantee. And as you said, when you like your photo or love your photo, you post it often in many places, which makes new connections, which eventually leads to new business. So it really is a very powerful marketing tool the way we do it.
So Renee, are you having fun yet?
I am. This is great that she can make me look 10 years younger.
These are wonderful. I'm so relieved. You guys have no idea.
Good. No more headshot eggs.
Yes, right. Oh my gosh, those are great. Oh, thank you so much. I was dreading this.
You were.
I was totally dreading it. I was very apprehensive about this process and actually was dreading having this done today. And Jared and Deb came in today and made me feel completely comfortable, and I'm so happy with the result.
Even though it's subtle, the little shadows from the glasses.
Well, I don't want someone to walk in and be like, that doesn't look like you. My professional person is saying this one.
They're both beautiful.
Thank you very much. They look great. I'm so pleased. Better than I imagined, really. So I'm very happy.
No more headshot hags.
Yes, right.
And so, Jared, what advice do you have for people that are just getting started, setting up Zoom calls or making videos for themselves?
Okay, so if they're recording a video or about to go on a Zoom call, number one, make sure you have an appropriate wardrobe for your brand strategy and a logo. If you have, like I got one of my logos back here in the background. Whenever possible, script it, don't wing it. We're doing okay here, but I'm a firm believer in scripting. When you do have a solid script and you're going to use a teleprompter, practice with the teleprompter. So you get past reading the teleprompter, which sounds kind of flat. Just takes a little practice, and do it with your camera on so you can play it back for that biofeedback, which is very powerful. And number three, get your sound and lighting nailed down. And the sound is really important. The lighting can be a little bit off, but we humans don't have patience for bad sound. And that can be solved with a microphone as little as $30, a little clip-on lapel mic that will plug right into your computer. You can use it for recorded videos if you're using your computer as your camera, or in the Zoom calls. It just makes a big difference. And one last tip, Tom, we don't know what we don't know, including myself when I went on the front side of the camera. So do your very best. And when you get stumped, call on someone like me and ask some questions, whether it's lighting or sound, or it's scripting techniques or presentation to the camera techniques, which is huge. To me, that's the most important.
We are going to cut over to one of your intro videos, and this one describes a little bit about your business, how to set up the video, some of the different intricacies that are problematic in videos.
Well, go ahead and run those.
Sounds great.
Our photo, our video, are the first impressions we make. I know you want more business. Hey, we all do. Transacting business in today's digital world requires we have a strong on-screen presence. Our photo, our video, are the first impressions we make. Now, it seems simple enough. Post your photo to LinkedIn, pick up this device, click record, talk, post. You just made a video. Great. But here's the thing. If you hate your headshot, you're not going to use it. And what you don't know about scripting, presenting to a camera lens, lighting and sound, you just don't know. You're missing connection opportunities. You're missing business development. You're missing sales that should be yours. I fixed that. When you see your new engaging on-screen presence, you will want to buy from you. I'm Jared Silver from At a Glance Marketing. I invite you to schedule a complimentary consultation to determine how we can leverage your on-screen presence for more business.
Thanks for listening to the Matching Ideas with Resources podcast, sponsored by GLM Financial. I'm Tom Ghosh, business strategist with GLM, steering direction, matching ideas with resources.